Hello, everyone. Welcome to the session. Great first day. I hope everybody's soaking in all the new stuff and all the news you guys are hearing here. I'm super excited to be here. This is my first time, but happy that you guys are here for my session. Before we dive in, just a quick show of hands. How many of you know about Insulet or Omnipod 5? All right. Just a brief introduction. Insulet was founded in 2000. It's headquartered in Acton, Massachusetts. And our mission is to simplify lives of people living with diabetes, whether it's type 1 or type 2, really getting people out of those multiple daily injections. We are best known for our flagship product called Omnipod 5. It's the #1 automated insulin delivery system in the market. And it's wearable, it's tubeless, and it's cloud connected. Born from a father's desire to improve his son's life, Insulet continues to innovate with compassion and purpose at its core, really. And here I am, I'm Shweta Shetty, Director of Data Engineering at Insulet. I lead the data teams, and my team builds and manages the data infrastructure, really which is fueling the product innovation and data insights within the company. All right, just to give you a sense of who we are and what we do, I just wanted to share a short video with you guys and to just show a spirit of Insulet. Here we go. All right, every time I see such videos, it just makes me believe that I'm in the right place and doing the right things. You know, at the heart of everything we do, and really everything, even those endless meetings, is our rock-solid dedication to our customers. We also have strong values to deliver our product with quality, compliance, integrity, and really we all share the passion and commitment to fulfill our mission. We have been on a rocket ride success on our product, Omnipod 5, since its launch. The biggest key differentiators for us is the form factor and the automated insulin delivery system. And we want to reach a point where data is going to be our next competitive advantage. And as you know, the opportunities to use data in an effective and really impactful ways are endless. So before we started in Databricks, we were all things Azure. Our data lake was in Azure with Azure Data Factory, Azure Synapse, Azure SQL Database for our metadata management. Really, we were a bunch of hopefuls in Azure with a dream. But our Databricks journey began in 2019. We were, just trying to consolidate everything back into the Databricks ecosystem so it's all in one data platform. Little did we know that Databricks was also trying to simplify our lives, the data engineer's life, right? Come 2020, Omnipod 5 launched, and really, our customers were waiting for this product for months and years. And as you know, with the successful launch of the product, there are more customers and more valuable data in our system. The partnership with Databricks was strategic here, and thankful to the Databricks team, for us to manage all the data demands we had, and it paved the path to success and helped us better manage our data in real-time processing, and as well as improving our operational efficiencies, as you can see here. So where are we now? Here's a really high-level architecture diagram showcasing our current landscape using Databricks in a nutshell. We have multiple sources which we are ingesting. With Databricks Intelligence Platform and Databricks Unity Catalog, we are currently enabling our business users to analyze the data which they are authorized for. The initial movement to Databricks was to move as a compute platform, and slowly we are trying to move it, all the pipelines from Azure Data Factory, and slowly bringing it to Databricks workflows as Databricks came out with those for us. And it was quite a plug and play, really. And the orchestration layer for starting to ingesting all these from the sources as mentioned was pretty straightforward. And we have been privileged to work with Databricks team, getting the private previews, the features they want us to test maybe, and for us to actually deliver for our customers was very critical. One such feature which I want to dig deeper into is the Lakeflow Connect. This has been a game changer. It's efficient, it's incremental ingestion, which drives our analytical ecosystem downstream. And in addition to this, we also were very successful in ingesting our complaints database, which is in TrackWise, which is again a Salesforce connected app. So again, very seamless, really low code, low maintenance, which really helped the team focus not on the ingestion layer, but on the downstream curated data sets and enhancements. Moving on to Databricks Unity Catalog, I have no doubt that it will pave us the path to data governance, and with all the news and all the new features they're coming out with, I'm really looking forward to creating a company-wide catalog with centralized access and permissions. It just gives a unified visibility of all the data for us. And as you know, we are a manufacturing company as well. We manufacture our pod, and for our near real-time manufacturing analytics, we currently connect to our on-prem SQL database using Databricks. And then we use Data Factory today, but really, right now we are leveraging Databricks for the compute, for cleaning, for merging, and the downstream analytics. But we are actively transitioning to Lakeflow Connect with the SQL Server and CDC enabled. And I bet this shift is going to dramatically simplify our architecture and make our data pipelines really far more robust and scalable. Again, hey, we are not stopping here. We are still exploring for our real-time device data. As we know, our pod and our applications, the Android and the iOS, they're all cloud connected. We are exploring real-time device data ingestion from the device data, which will allow us to respond faster to our customers' needs, right? To drive innovation at the edge. And here's a big picture. We are looking into Databricks not just for our online analytical processing, we're also looking at online transactional processing with the Postgres news, which they're gonna come out with, right? This future of data platform is really bright, and we are really looking to build it using all these new features. So in the data maturity journey, after building the solid data ingestion foundation, we decided to take things up a notch. We entered the data mesh bandwagon. This is one of the success stories in our company, and if anybody wants to know more about it, let me know. This was driven by the data domain, which had expertise on the Salesforce data. And we started with the Salesforce data getting augmented with some of our data vendors, third-party data vendors. The key KPIs were really delivering high impactful provider engagements, sales effectiveness, and territory performances, right? And these were just not dashboards, but decision engines. So one of the things which we did was, hey, let's set up a best practice architecture around this. So we followed the medallion architecture, best practice. As you all know, the gold, silver, and bronze layers. So the curated data sets were the curated insights. And each domain had their own workspace, so ensuring they have autonomy and without any chaos. And yes, we had governance also enabled. So because with great data, you have great responsibilities. And we didn't stop there. Finally, we published it into these curated datasets into the Unity catalog, which was fully governed and discoverable. So it was like putting a bow on a really nice data gift, ready to be consumed and secure by design, right? So once we had the data mesh foundation in place, the next challenge was path to production. How do we deploy our jobs, workflows securely, reliably, and in a GxP compliant way? GxP is a good practices for a medical device company. We follow that. And our developers really work in an isolated environment where they can test, experiment, and iterate freely, right? We have version control with Git practices. We don't no longer have finally files floating around. Again, I come from a very software engineering background, really want to get the best practices in the data engineering side as well, right? No brainer. So when a developer is ready, we are ready to promote changes. They follow the structured Git flow, feature branches, pull requests, code review, the whole 9 yards. And again, we use Databricks access bundles to securely package and deploy those resources. Again, under the hood, Terraform was taking care of the provisioning of the provisioning of the Databricks workflows, jobs, configurations. So we are not manually clicking anything in the UI at 2 a.m. in the night. You don't want to do that. So every step of the process is validated because we are GXP compliant, again, good practices, from code to deployment, ensuring traceability, reliability, auditability, and of course, peace of mind, right? Next up, wanted to share another features which we use with Databricks is one of the most exciting shifts, I think, in the data journey, at least my data journey, has been leveraging the delta sharing as a data consumer from external data vendors, especially when Databricks adds this functionality and makes it more available. So in the past, I bet everybody knows, ingesting curated data set from partners meant really complicated ETL pipelines, often duplicating efforts and introducing delays, right? Now with Delta Share, we simply connect and consume. I mean, how simple it can be, right? No heavy lifting required. Why it's a game changer? I think it's secure, it's compliant, and real time, right? With no unnecessary data movement. We get access to high quality data, curated data sets directly from our partners, ready to use for analytics and machine learning workflows. It does have a high business impact. This has drastically reduced our time to ship and time to insights, and all the engineering overhead. Like, you don't have to build this APIs or ingest through APIs. You have it ready in the Delta Share. It really has opened up doors to cross-organizational collaboration like never before, in my opinion. And I'm really looking forward to do more of this, even as a consumer and a producer within the company. All right, but wait, let's do some reality check. As exciting as the innovation sounds, we need to keep one eye on the price and the other on the budget, right? We really had to see what is the return of investment, right? ROI, like what are we using and how are we using and what's the cost associated with it. We really embraced the FinOps approach, again, treating cloud costs not as an afterthought, but as a first-class citizen within our architecture. Because let's be honest, no one wants to be surprised by that data pipeline costing you more than a Ferrari, right? Through our data maturity in our company, enabling cost observability was the first task, right? With the help of Databricks team, again, I'm really thankful for this because we leveraged system stable to gaining deep visibility into the usage metrics and the cost drivers. This really gave us the ability to monitor, analyze, and really optimize our spends in near real time. All the dashboards are created, we review it, and we figure out which one is the top one, even to the point where you can actually pinpoint which user is costing us, right? So our data ops team played a huge role, with just one person in my team, enabling resource tagging, right? We could trace the cost back to the teams, to the projects, and even to the individual users. This collaboration was made possible between the FinOps, the Data Ops, and the Databricks team, all championed to this journey and helped us bring this to life, really. And everybody should do this in their data journey because you will be asked at some point. Anyways, as we continue to innovate and grow, let's celebrate what truly drives us forward, right? The power of data and the create meaningful change. And thank you to the incredible team here in the Databricks to great partnership for this impactful journey. Yeah, thank you.